What's up, everyone? We're back and we're going to start Unit 2 that mainly deals with the U.S. Constitution. In this lesson, you're going to learn about the 7 constitutional principles: limited government, republicanism, checks and balances, federalism, separation of powers, popular sovereignty, and individual rights. Quick review. Remember, a constitution is a document that outlines the fundamental principles and structures of a government. Constitutions are written, they're not oral, and the Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the land. First term is limited government. A government in which constitutions, statements of rights, or other laws define the limits of those in power. Everyone, including all authority figures, must obey the laws, and reduces the opportunity for those in positions of authority to take advantage of their elected, appointed, or inherited positions. This principle limits government from being too powerful. Okay, limits government. Republicanism. So republicanism is a philosophy of limited government with elected representatives serving at the will of people. So republicanism is when we vote for someone else to represent us. So think about republicanism and represent. Do not confuse it with the political party Republican. Okay, it's not the same. Republicanism means that we choose someone else to go represent us. We choose the mayor and they represent us. We vote for a senator and they represent us. Okay, republicanism. Popular sovereignty. So the concept that political powers rest with the people who can create, alter, and abolish government. So power to the people, power to the people. Popular sovereignty, power to the people. Who has the power? We do, the people. How do we show that power? We vote. Okay, we vote. That's how we show popular sovereignty, by voting. Okay, people, power. Individual rights. So when the Constitution was written, it did not include individual rights. Individual rights protect our personal rights. Okay? Individual rights are things like freedom of speech, freedom of press, being able to own a gun, being able to be in your home and not having the government just come in when they want to, right? They need a warrant before they go into your house. So again, individual rights protect our personal rights. Federalism. Federalism is a distribution of power between a federal government and state government. So, in other words, the state government and the federal government share powers and sometimes they overlap. So, you see this drawing right here. You have state law and the state constitution, but you also have federal law and the federal constitution. So, federalism means that the federal government, that means the United States, shares power with state governments, the state of Texas. Okay, so even though they're both different levels of government, they both share powers. Okay, but remember, the supreme law is always the U.S. Constitution. Okay. Checks and balances, and we learned a lot about this in Unit 1. Checks and balances is a political system in which each branch of government can limit the power of the other branches. Okay, remember we have 3 branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Each one can stop another branch from doing something, and when they do so, that's a check. Like when you check somebody, right? Each branch can check each other. And finally, we have the separation of powers. This concept is related to checks and balances, but it's pretty self-explanatory, meaning that they're going to separate the branches. In other words, separate powers, so one branch does not become too powerful. So no branch is too powerful than the other branch. In theory, all 3 branches are the same. All right, folks, thank you for listening. I will see you in class, and make sure to do the quiz and the activities following. Have a great day.